Starting right now, I'm gonna eat like garbage for the next 7 days. From here on out, I'm talking it's only sodas, only sugary drinks, only garbanzo, just garbage for me. If I want a snack, I better have some candy on deck. Taco Bell, McDonald's, Dominos, whatever other garbage that I love, and I'm gonna indulge on it, just go hard. And best of all, unlimited popcorn for me this week. The previous video on this channel, most likely, unless I threw one in there extra, is that I just finished a 7-day water fast. And I am gonna tell you something crazy. It is the healthiest I have ever felt in my life. So everything that I do from here on out, I will be able to directly compare with that really healthy vision. Also, I want you guys to know that I'm gonna go so hard on this challenge that this thing is full of water, and I'm gonna have my last sip of water right now. Watch this. Goodbye, water. Oh, hell yeah. I could have Ruffles later. I've had Ruffles since I started fasting. I love Ruffles. I can't believe how excited this has me. Mackenzie, I have good news. I felt so guilty about eating Taco Bell earlier today because I was excited to be healthy for the rest of my life and never make a bad food decision ever again, that I decided I'm gonna eat like absolute garbage this whole week. 7 days. You should see her smile right now.
I just want to be a garbage can. Taco Bell every day. But I can't. It's not healthy.
Morning. Let's go shopping. I've never had so much freedom in the grocery store, and I almost grabbed some grapes out of just sheer desire for health. No, sugar cookies. Here we have some protein mac and cheese. This is too healthy. We gotta go for like the traditional ones. This is my favorite cereal of all time. I haven't had it in years. Oh, thank God. I missed Ruffles. I'm just gonna clear it out right now. I've been thirsty since I haven't had water, so I need some type of like water replacement, which I guess is juice. I need a couple of like sweet snacks, I guess. A couple of these. My God, I forgot about these. Some freaking pizza rolls? You're kidding me. That solidifies it. I'm having fun doing this. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy this as much as I am. Dino nuggets. I gotta get some type of protein in here. There's no protein in here, I guess, besides pizza rolls, which isn't, I don't know. All right, this is the final haul. It's looking insane. I can't believe I spent $87 and the only things I got that it could be considered some type of meal are Totino's pizza rolls and Dino nuggets. But like all of those things that I bought are things that like I walk past the aisles and I always tell myself no because I'm looking out for my health. No rules today, just whatever, have fun with it. Enjoy this week of being an absolute degenerate with my food. When I finished my fast about, I think it was 3 days ago, I weighed about 204 pounds. Since then, I've had like 2.5 days of refeeding myself with healthy food. And I should be right around 207. That's what I weighed myself at this morning. But I just got myself a Dutch Bros blended Rebel sugary maxed out drink. What I'm noticing already about this eating like garbage challenge is how exciting it is. And it's like a like a naughty type of excitement. That's the word I want to use, which sounds funny. But it's just like, you know, you're not supposed to do it, so it feels like extra fun doing it because of that. Because to be fair, eating healthy and that stuff, it's not really fun. It just feels better over the long term to do that. And this, just not having any rules, just seems kind of fun.
What can I get for you?
A sausage egg McMuffin and a hash brown. Also, everything that is unhealthy is just like deep fried, processed, or full of sugar and processed. I'm still a little bit upset that I didn't get to have my green beans. I want to know if you guys relate to this. I'm the type of personality that like, if I want to get over something, I will go all in and overdo it, and then like I can fully quit on it and give up. For example, the video that I did on this channel, which I think right now is my most viewed video, is when I vaped for 7 days. I have vaped as hard as I could for 7 days. I haven't touched a vape since. And that was on purpose, and it legitimately helped me quit. I have never, my whole life, eaten like garbage for a week. Maybe on a weekend, yeah, and had a couple of bad foods throughout the week, sure. But never just like around the clock, 24/7 bad food. So this is gonna be uncharted territory for me. And I'm hoping that in the long run, it'll make me just never want to do it again. But to be fair, still, after I did that fasting week, I just felt so on top of my discipline and health that I don't really think I needed to do this. Wow, how I love me McDonald's breakfast, baby. I'm having this candy now. I forgot how good candy tasted. I don't ever have candy. I need to tell you guys my favorite quote of all time. And it goes like this. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you don't know what that means, it means that if you're good in the little things, you will be good in big things. Because character is consistent throughout all actions. Because I've been having a no rules eating day, and it's made me have absolutely no rules for my entire day. I get really obsessive about things and like to go hard at them. Even on Saturdays, I try to do some like work things to try to get ahead in life. Today, I have done the least amount of things for me that are beneficial to my life, and that's not like me. I'm not like that type of person. It can be Saturday, Sunday. I like to work 7 days out of the week up until I can't, and then I'll take a day off, whether that's a Monday or a Thursday. It doesn't matter to me. I just go until I'm tired. All I've done today to like do things that I feel like would benefit my life in a positive way is to go through as many comments as I could and respond to them as I could today. But I know myself so well, I promise you, if I would have had like a normal healthy eating day, I would have done that and finished another section of my edit for this channel. And you guys have been so supportive, and the videos have been getting so much traction, and it's been such a blessing. I can't help but feel like I missed out on some of my potential productivity today for something that would make my life better, just because I was eating bad and therefore I acted not disciplined in the other parts of my day. And that sucks, but that's okay. I'll forgive myself. I hope this video turns out awesome. Meanwhile, I'm driving to Best Buy because Best Buy broke my phone. Aside from that, you know what I really want to eat tonight? Wings. Wings sound so good. I just want to be so full off of wings that it hurts to move. All right, well, it looks like I'm not gonna have a phone until Monday or Tuesday at the earliest. This is a pure coincidence. The wing bar? Come on. Funny enough, I can't wait to get home and eat because that was really like frustrating and annoying, but I know that the terrible foods I'm having are gonna make me feel better. Real quick, I gotta show you guys. Look what I came home to. Fettuccine. You look so pretty. Show them your bows. You look so pretty. You have such nice bows in your hair. Such a pretty lady. I'm ordering the boneless meal deal for 2. Don't worry, I'm a big guy. I'll down it all. Guys, I'm so excited. I think it's because I'm allowing myself to enjoy this food just guilt-free that this tastes like the best wings I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh. I just downed all of the wings, by the way. I should have shown you. I just finished all the wings and now I'm just gonna have candy again. Does anybody know why after we eat like something like salty and savory, we want like a sweet dessert? Is there some type of reason for that? Or is it just like we made it up as a habit of humans so we have that association? I don't know what's up with me, but I haven't had water since I had that last sip yesterday. And I haven't had anything today besides energy drinks and this. I feel like that's a problem, but I don't know why I haven't been more thirsty. This is insane. I don't know if I'm just psyching myself out over this, but I'm being such a degenerate today because I'm going all in on not eating and just as little discipline as possible, I guess. I've lived in this house for, I don't know, probably like 6 months ago, our lease started, and I've never once fell asleep on the couch. And right now, for the first time, I've never done this. Morning. For a moment, I woke up and I was like, dang, what am I gonna eat? Because everything is sugar, and I gotta be honest with you guys, sugar isn't that satisfying and filling. And then I remembered, oh yeah, my favorite cereal of all time. I just remembered I forgot to brush my teeth last night. I need to go do that right now. But that is how much I let go of every rule yesterday. Today, I'm still gonna eat like garbage, but like I can't have this be a way of life. I just want you to know at this point, I'm really missing water. I have myself some iced tea right now, and it was probably unnecessary to make it so I can't drink water anymore, but water is healthy, so we're going all in. I feel like constantly like my mouth is dry. It's getting to be kind of terrible. I'm so bad with Ruffles. I just pretty much ate this whole bag in one sitting, and now it's pizza day. So I'm gonna go get pizza for me and Mackenzie. Even though it's only day 2 of eating like garbage the whole time, I have to say that like nothing I've really eaten today, I guess besides the cereal, makes me feel like truly full. Like I had that full bag of chips and it made me not be hungry, but it's not the same type of satisfying like hunger like that you would get from like a normal healthy dinner. It's just my stomach's full but empty at the same time. Also, I'm getting a little bit of a headache, and I think it's because I haven't had any water now, and all I've had today is iced tea. And I have to tell you guys right now, if I can't survive off of no water at all, I will let you guys know. But it's starting to get kind of brutal having only sugary drinks. Also, my thirst is never fully quenched without water. It feels like there's always like a little bit of dryness left in my mouth after drinking the teas and the Cokes and stuff. I just deleted this pizza. This is for humans. I'm sorry for that. No, don't beg like that. Are you serious? All right, I'm going to bed now. I just want to let you guys know all I've had is still junk today, and I feel like a slob. Like I feel fat. I feel like I've gained fat. I feel like my stomach feels big. I don't feel good right now. I am unreasonably tired today. Oh my gosh, just so tired. The amount of like sugar and just bad stuff that I've had is not giving me like any energy to operate with that I'm used to. I also had a little bit of a weird moment leaving the house. I was craving candy. I was like grabbing the keys and I was like, oh, I should grab one of these for the road. I've never had that thought in my life. Sweets. I actually did the 23andMe test one time. I genetically prefer salty things over sweet things, which is why I like Ruffles and like those types of snacks and stuff, which maybe I should restock up on today. I guess that's a sign that part of what these like highly processed foods do is that they give you an easy dopamine hit. That's why you have people that like drown themselves in food, that use food to make themselves feel better. Because food does feel nice and it releases dopamine. It's maybe not to the same extent as like, oh my gosh, this is good. See, just like that. That makes me feel good. Yeah, maybe it doesn't do it to the same extent as like some of the other things that I've done on this channel, but it's still like an easy dopamine release. Because I literally feel better now that I'm having this right now. I don't even want to weigh myself today, by the way. I've been running for months and I did a 7-day fast, and I've worked so hard to lose weight, to be lean and healthy. And I am going so hard on this challenge, being so bad about eating terrible foods, that I don't want to be upset when I look at the scale. But I feel like that's something that a lot of people struggle with, is that they don't want to check the scale so that you can avoid looking at the reality of what it says. I think that's kind of an interesting point. Is probably that eating bad foods is like treating yourself badly, so it makes you have a bad relationship with yourself, and then you don't want to like do something like step on the scale because you don't want to feel worse about how you're treating yourself. I can't tell if that car was honking at me, but if he was, he's definitely wrong. When I'm eating healthy, the act of eating doesn't taste as good as eating bad foods, but I'm proud of myself for the other 23 hours of the day that I'm not eating, you know? When I'm eating junk foods, the moment of eating junk foods is so good, but the relationship I have with myself does not feel great. So I'm going Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think I'm gonna start getting to a point here soon where I'm gonna start craving healthy foods just to like feel better all day, but I don't know, we're still going with garbage for now. Thinking about how tired I feel, I'm probably having like a sugar crash from my cereal this morning. I do feel a little bit better right now, unexplained. I didn't realize how bad a sugar crash could be because for, I mean, the past literally few years of my life, I wake up and I have either a protein shake or eggs. So nothing with too much sugar in it. Let me explain to you what's going on in my brain. I just finished 3 of those candies that I was having earlier. Now I'm drinking this energy drink. It's super sweet. Unfortunately, it only has 5 calories. I probably should have gotten something that was worse for me. But as soon as I drink this, I was like, man, I've had so many sweet things right now. I want to get home and have something salty like Ruffles. Why am is it just like, what's up? Am I going crazy or is part of this like eating unhealthily thing like part of what you start doing as a habit, or that I'm doing as a habit now, is balancing out the flavors I've had in my mouth? Because I mean, it's 9:30 in the morning. I got up at 6. I had Cocoa Pebbles, chocolate, energy drinks, and now I'm having chips. Ooh, one last thing I wanted to tell you guys that I've noticed. When I have a lot of sugary things, I feel like there's like a weird film on my teeth. It feels like chalky. If anybody knows what that's about, please let me know, because it's kind of weird. All right, now that we're by our fridge, a small thing I'm noticing is every time that I open my fridge now, there's something good in here, and it makes me want to have it. I kind of believe in the out of sight, out of mind thing. So like if I didn't have this delicious cookie dough ball right there, I wouldn't have had it. I don't know what type of sorcery these companies do, but they just make everything taste so good. That saltiness is hitting the spot it needed to. Right at 9:45 a.m. I'm about ready to murder Geek Squad. And I say that as a joke. I would never do anything like that. And I'll tell you how that relates to food in just a second. I am so angry because they keep messing up my phone return and getting it back. And it's been the most infuriating process dealing with them ever. They have terrible customer service besides one employee whose brain functions properly. There's one redeeming quality that is making me not absolutely lose it today. It's that they're right next to the movie theater. Next to my favorite snack in the world, popcorn. That having that popcorn is gonna make my day so much better. And again, food just proves itself to be an easy dopamine solution to things that feel bad. It keeps getting worse. I got the new phone, and now the new phone does not work. I can't make it up. I can't. Popcorn and buttery topping. There we go, see that? I'm still just seething with anger. But Cinemark is so awesome. They had such a nice employee. The guy was really cool. He was asking me about the camera that I'm filming on. Oh my God, and this just feels so nice. I understand why people drown their sorrows with food. I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys here. I would not be as happy as I am right now if I didn't have this popcorn in my hand. I just know that if I drove home without getting popcorn like on a random other week, I would be so mad still. I literally can't be mad right now. Popcorn literally makes me feel better than Zins or vaping or cigarettes did in any of my other videos. Good morning. I don't know why, but I got up at 5:30 this morning. It's now 6:30. Just had myself some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Thinking about yesterday, there's 2 things that I noticed, or maybe just one. It's that eating bad tastes really good. However, even though it tastes really good, it's not quite as satisfying as like eating a big healthy meal is. So it makes it easier for me to snack all day. I mean, yesterday I had a bag and a half of Ruffles, which I've never done before. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've done a bag, no problem. But then every time I walk by the fridge, I would have like a sugar cookie or some cookie dough and like other things, and I would just keep constantly putting more and more sugar like in my system throughout the day. So I'm kind of keep an eye on that. I just need to show you guys this. My Chick-fil-A looks like South America. Look at that chicken piece. Today I've noticed that I just want to have a bunch of flavors of everything. Like, I haven't been like fully hungry because I keep shoving garbage down my throat all day. But like just now, Mackenzie and I are about to go on a walk and I want to get home and eat just some Velveeta, and I just know it's going to feel big and fat and delicious. Essentially, the moment of mealtime itself feels so fun or whatever. That's like it's like the main temptation for wanting to eat all these bad foods. Because I've noticed other than that, throughout my day, I've had less energy overall than like when I eat healthy. So it's definitely having some type of effect on my energy. My stomach still feels constantly like full of stuff, but not satisfyingly full. Also, I need to look this up, but I feel like I have just all day and today and yesterday, I've had like some type of weird like acidic feeling right here, like at the top of my throat that like wants to keep coming up. So I don't know what's up with that. This is editing, Christopher. That sensation is actually called acid reflux, and if it becomes chronic, it can be called something called GERD, which has a much more complicated name. But essentially, just it's the weakening of the esophagus because you have all this acidity coming up into your esophagus, and it weakens it, and it can cause problems long term from having these very acidic, very highly processed foods. I'm feeling confident this morning. Let's do a check-in, see where we're at. 2:13:7. Wow. This has been happening every morning. I just woke up. I had my Cinnamon Toast Crunch this time, which I just ran out, so I'm gonna have to buy more. And then it's just half an hour later, I just crash. And I can't. This makes me want to go to sleep again. And this is so not like me. And there hasn't been a single unhealthy food that I've eaten that's given me more energy. I just had dino nuggets for lunch, and I want you to know that it was kind of gross. And it didn't feel good. It was garbage food. Maybe it could have tasted better somehow other way, but it just felt so processed that was actually kind of disgusting. And this is the first time that I feel genuinely disgusted by something unhealthy that I ate. Maybe it was this morning I saw that the CEO of Campbell's or something was talking about how the food they sell is absolutely disgusting and he wouldn't buy it, and they sell Campbell's soup to poor people, and he wouldn't eat it because they use bio-engineered meat that's not even real chicken. So
we have that's for poor people. Who buys our I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's not healthy. Now that I know what the in it, I can eat bio-engineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
So I think after I saw that, and then I was downstairs eating the dino nuggets, I just felt grossed out. This is day 6 of eating unhealthy. Oh my god, you're kidding me. This is ridiculous. This is the craziest thing I've done in a while. Because it might be 6:42 in the morning, but it's never too early for some Totino's pizza rolls. When I started filming this video lines up with Thanksgiving. So thankfully, today's Thanksgiving, and I'm going to eat the worst possible things there are at Thanksgiving. I've noticed that I'm excited for the first few meals of the day to be unhealthy and taste good. But honestly, especially yesterday, towards the end of the day, I'm starting to just feel sluggish towards the end of the day, and kind of just I'm starting to feel chubby, and I'm gaining weight, and it's just starting to not feel good towards the end of the day, and I'm getting to be it's starting to be too much. I think the worst part about this is that I'm still enjoying the flavors of the food, so I want to eat those flavors, but I'm not enjoying how I'm feeling anymore. This is honestly kind of a clutch breakfast today. Phones have to be listening to us because I'm scrolling on TikTok. I've never gotten anything related to food. And check this out. It says, study ultra-processed foods are a key driver of chronic disease. Now, that's not mind-blowing news, but I want to play this for your TikTok for you anyway, so you can see what I'm talking about.
A new study finds ultra-processed foods are a key driver of chronic disease around the world, and governments need to act now to reduce their consumption.
The researchers say ultra-processed foods have been shown to harm nearly all the organ systems in the human body.
We really didn't need a study to tell us that. But what I think I'm noticing about this experiment so far of having bad foods for a week is that your body is so incredible at surviving even when you give it just terrible fuel. I definitely feel like I've gone backwards, but it's not the end of the world. It hasn't felt like eating bad foods is terrible right now, and I think maybe this is the danger of bad foods. It's that the problem isn't really apparent in the moment that you're having it. It feels really good. I mean, who doesn't like some wings? Those wings were some of the best wings I've ever had earlier in this video, and I can still think about how good they were. The problem is when you do this for years on end, and then you're going to pay for the price for it later without even thinking about how those short-term moments that feel so good are actually just costing you like moments later on in life. When I was fasting, I felt like I really didn't need caffeine because I was just constantly alert and wide awake all day, and I had energy all day, and I was able to like go without like go with very little sleep and like function optimally, and I just felt incredible. And now I feel like I need my iced tea that I'm almost done with. I need it all day to give me some type of energy, and then whenever I eat, I get sleepy. I'm kind of feeling I can fall back asleep right now. I just have way less energy eating unhealthy foods, and it's just so easy to just ignore the small signs. We still have a last full day of eating garbage, but what do we wait? 2? Oh my god! You are kidding me! 289? I didn't eat for a week last week. For a week. I weigh more. I think I weigh more than when I didn't eat for a week. Oh, that hurts. This morning, I just keep thinking about this challenge and things in life that are about instant gratification just make you end up feeling bad in the long term, because last night I was going to sleep and right now I can still feel it. I can feel that my stomach is bigger. I can feel that I have more fat on me, and I can feel that it's not healthy, nor am I proud of how my body is going to look and looks right now, because I've been eating so unhealthy and gaining fat and just doing something that's overall not great for my health. So that sucks. Considering I still have 1 day left of bad eating. Here we go. You guys, I'm really upset that I spent a week fasting and losing insane amounts of weight and being insanely healthy, and now all that progress is just gone. I really should have done these challenges in the other order. Foods might feel good, but gaining weight never feels good. Unless you're specifically in the gym bodybuilding trying to lift weight, but that's different. Pizza rolls for breakfast again? It's Friday and I'm dreading eating unhealthy today, because I'm so tired of feeling fat, of feeling chunky, like feeling like a slob, that it's like making me feel bad about myself, so I need to stop it. And I need to stop it tomorrow, because I promised you guys the 7 days of eating garbage. Here we go. Last one in. My dog stepped on my foot. Oh my god. You are kidding me. You guys, I am so upset. I can't believe I weigh more than what I did when I started fasting for 7 days. That makes me so mad. And it makes me mad because it's... What it made me realize is that in life, it is so much easier to do something that's bad for you and to get negative results than positive results. But now I feel like an idiot for gaining the weight that I had lost. It was way harder not to eat for a week, even though I had a good experience doing it. I don't have much else to say besides I feel like I wasted a week of my life. As of today, I am so excited to eat healthy again, because I am tired of feeling like I have lost like some amount of like self-respect for myself and things that were respectable about me, which was eating healthy and being disciplined about it. Like, my self-image right now is actually worse than when I started this video. Having 1 or 2 bad meals on the weekend, sure. Anyway, if you got to here, thank you for watching the videos. If you like the videos, if you have anything else you'd like me to do, please leave a comment if you want to see more of me.